review in the form of Kraken by Sparta Nutrition. Now, as we all know, the original one had a lot of hype, so is this one going to continue that hype or is it going to flop? We're going to be answering that question. Is it a Kraken pre-workout? So stay tuned, guys. We'll be getting through the taste, price and effects as usual. Just want to say a massive thanks to STIMMED for sponsoring this review. They actually sent us out Kraken quite some time ago. Sadly, they are sold out on their website now, so they don't have any in stock. But do please check them out. They're a brilliant UK distributor. They have so many awesome, hard to find, heavy hitting pre-workouts and loads more. So do check them out, guys. And if you wouldn't mind, before we get into it, please do like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. We really do appreciate it. Cheers, guys. And that moves us nicely into taste and mixability, guys. So we've got the watermelon candy flavour. Just going to put up a little video here of me drinking it and my reaction. Does also come in Sex on the Beach, Rainbow Candy, Bombsicle and Cotton Candy. So they obviously love their candies over there at Sparta Nutrition. It mixed fine, it tastes fine. Bit chalky because of the glycerol, but you know, it tasted like it said it would on the tin. So I'm going to go over 7 out of 10 on the taste front. Not bad at all. Moving on into that price segment, guys. So as mentioned earlier, they are sold out of this product at STIMMED, the UK distributor who sent us this. So for UK guys, what I did is I tried to access their official site, spartanutrition.com, but they knew I was in the UK, so it wouldn't let me access the US side, so it did the Europe side. It gave me all euros. So I actually translated that into UK pounds, which works out as £30.65p for the tub, or £1.53 per serving, which actually comes to a 5 out of 10 on our price scale. So it is actually pretty expensive. We're normally seeing 6 and 7s out of 10 typically on the channel. Obviously that's just me translating the prices over from the official website into UK pounds, but there are several distributors who stock this product, so have a look around. US guys, I've also translated the prices for you, so that's $37.78 for the tub or $1.89 per serving. So again, it would be a 5 out of 10 on that price scale, but have a good look around for the best price, guys. Let's see what sort of pre-workout you get for that price, shall we? Okay, let's get through this label then, guys. So 2 scoops gets you the full serving size, which is 16 grams, which is definitely a healthy size of a scoop. That obviously means you're going to get 20 servings rather than 40, but we always go on max servings here. So first up is niacin as vitamin B3, 40 milligrams, pretty standard stuff. We've got vitamin B12, general health, bodily function type ingredients, nothing super specific to a pre-workout. Then we move into L-citrine at 4 grams, which is the clinical dose, but on that lower end of dosing, still clinical. That's going to help boost nitric oxide levels in the bloodstream, improving blood flow and pump. So staple pump ingredient, we'll take that. Then we move into beta-alanine at 3.2 grams, which is clinical dose again. That's the ingredient responsible for the itchy, tingly feeling you get upon taking the product. We love it for that reason, but it also helps with endurance when it builds up in your system in the form of bufferin lactic acid. Then we move into Hydromax glycerol powder at 65%, which is 2 grams. That's a decent dose. Glycerol just draws water into the muscle. It's going to fill you out, swell you up. So just make sure you're drinking lots of water to actually get the most out of that. Then we move into L-taurine at 1 gram. Decent dose, about a middle range. That's sort of a jack of all trades, but it's mainly in this, I guess, for the hydration benefits it provides. But it has also been shown to help with energy production and have some cognitive benefits as well, so that's nice. Then we move into N-acetyl-L-tyrosine at 500 milligrams, which is the lowest end of doing the job when it's in that form of tyrosine. That's going to help with cognitive function, you know, focus, memory, learning, staying in the zone while you train, essentially, the firing of the brain. Then we move into caffeine anhydrous at a nice healthy dose of 350 milligrams, roughly 3.5 strong cups of coffee. That's probably the sweet spot dose for us personally. We love that. That's obviously the initial stimulant that's going to give you the kick up the arse, get you moving, get you woke. Then we move into Vaso 6 at 300 milligrams, which is clinical dose. That's going to help obviously vasodilate your blood vessels and veins. So it's going to swell you up, increase blood flow, increase nitric oxide levels, and increase pumps. So we do love that ingredient. Then we move into T-creine as tasteless 40% theacrine, 250 milligrams, which is on the higher end of dosing for that ingredient. That's decent. That's a stimulant that sort of works alongside caffeine. It sort of smooths it over, ensures there's no crash, just going to give some extra stimulation. Then we move into theobromine and coca seed extract at 50 milligrams and 30 milligrams. They're sort of similar ingredients. They're going to do the similar sort of things, and they actually help with mood elevation, blood flow, fatigue, as well as a whole host of health benefits to boot. So decent ingredients, nice to see it in there. No digestion aid is what I did notice though, so let's see if that actually affects it. Okay, effects section time. Let's get into it, shall we, guys? So, Kraken pre-workout. Does it live up to that hype that the previous one set in stone? Well, this is definitely a more tamed down friendly version is what I'll say right off the bat. So first up, we always go by the beta-alanine. Now, did we feel it or did we not? It was in there at the clinical dose. So what I will say is you do feel it a bit, but not as much as you expect to at 3.2 grams. We suspect this is because there's no digestion aid. Now, I know a lot of people are like, digestion aids, do they really make a difference? Myself and Aaron actually really do notice a huge difference if there's a digestion aid in a pre-workout or not, particularly with the beta-alanine. We find that if there is one, then it definitely amplifies those itchy, tingly feelings. So if you are one of these people that doesn't like that, but you perhaps still want a pre-workout for the benefits of beta-alanine, then this would probably be okay for you, because it is very mild. You know, you're not itching your eyeballs out by any means. So for myself and Aaron, we love beta-alanine, so that is a bit of a downside to us. We would have liked to have felt it at the full whack in this product. So after that, what you do get is a nice smooth release of energy from that caffeine and tea cream. Kind of a really nice linear level of energy. There's no peaks and troughs. You don't feel stimmed off your face. It's very productive. You move from A to B. You're quite happy to train. You don't feel stimmed off your face by any means at all. The pumps are actually a really good standout factor of this pre-workout, and why wouldn't they be? You know, they've got citrulline at clinical dose. They've got glycerol. They've got Vaso-6, so they're three really staple ingredients to get that juicy pump. So I'd actually say pumps were the standout feature with this pre-workout. Sitting just behind the pumps would obviously be that energy and focus factors. You know, like I said, it's a nice steady energy. You do feel dialed in to train. You don't feel off your face by any means. It's a nice daily driver, productive, get stuff done pre-workout. I would say it's suitable for beginners. It's okay for intermediate people, for people that want to make gains and take training seriously, who like pumps as their main standout feature in a pre-workout. People that don't want to be too off their face. Overall, I found it very consistent. I liked it. I had no negative side effects for this product. You know, I didn't get any jitters. I wasn't sweating excessively. I wasn't dribbling. I didn't feel ill. So we're actually going to go with an 8 out of 10. I was between a 7 and an 8, but I feel like a 7 would be too harsh. I do feel it's deserving of that 8 out of 10 because it's a very well-rounded product. So do check it out, guys. It gets our stamp of approval at least. The final verdict time, guys. Let's wrap this all up, shall we? Starting with the taste, which we gave a 7 out of 10. It's probably one of the least likely flavours we'd have gone for out of the 5 that they offer, but it was still decent, you know. 7 out of 10, it mixed okay as well, so no complaints. Then we move into price, which we gave a 5 out of 10 on our price scale. So we argued that although it's a 5 out of 10, bang in the middle, it is more expensive than what we're typically seeing on the channel. But when there's so many productive, good pre-workouts on the market, it's going to be hard to sort of justify paying that price for this when you can get ones that are just as good that fall into a 6, 7, 8 out of 10 on the price scale. So, you know, take that with what you will, guys. And then wrapping off with the effects section, we gave a 8 out of 10. We said it was a very nice daily driver, productive, well-rounded pre-workout, suitable for beginners and intermediate trainers, but not stim junkies. It wouldn't touch the sides for a stim junkie, guys. That does actually give us a 20 out of 30 total score, which is, you know, it's not the best we've had on the channel, but do remember that the price is pulling that score down quite heavily, so not a bad product. Just want to say a massive thanks for checking in today with this review. Have you tried this or the original? Let us know your thoughts down in the comments, guys, and what else do you want to see us review? All that good stuff. And as always, stay stimmed, Kraken style.
Running riot. Warrior.